Hello, good evening, and welcome to my kitchen up in Leicestershire. Tonight is the TX of my new show, Marooned. It's the last 3 episodes of the second series. So, in the first part of the second series, there was Namibia, Gobi Desert, let me get this right, Guatemala. And in the last 3 episodes, that's the ones starting tonight in half an hour on Discovery Channel, is first episode is Patagonia, second episode is the Philippines, and I think the last episode is the first ever cold weather maroon that I've done, which is Norway, up on the Arctic Circle. Tonight is Patagonia. It's Patagonia, and Argentine Patagonia specifically, was somewhere that I've lived actually for about 18 months of my life. When I was running expeditions, and I was running expeditions that helped Argentine biologists monitor Andean condors. Basically, it was a biological survey, and we used to send teams up into the mountains, and it was really cool actually. And they would monitor the behavioural patterns of condors, and sometimes they thought that was quite boring actually, because condors are birds, and it was bird watching, but I thought it was pretty cool. We lived in Argentine Patagonia. I lived in Argentine Patagonia for about a year and a half. And so when I went back there for this episode, I thought, I know this environment, I can speak the language. Not that that really helps you when you're on your own, but I can speak the language, I know the people, I feel like it's coming home a little bit, because I've been here and it didn't feel intimidating. And I think that's probably why I let my guard slip a little bit. I went in. This series has never been naked. This series, I'm 40 this year, and so it was about time to stop taking my trousers off for TV. This series has all been in shorts, but that said, going down to Patagonia, it is very south, and it does get pretty chilly at night, and so that was my main focus. I was nestled in the foothills of the Andes, and I thought, do you know what? The really, really important thing is that I need to get a fire going, because I need to have that before it gets dark on day one. Otherwise, I'm just going to freeze. And so I focused purely on getting a fire going. And I thought, do you know what? If there's nothing else that I do today, I don't need to eat. I was in a massive river valley, so water wasn't an issue. I just need to get all the components together to make a fire. So I ran around in my pair of shorts, thinking about nothing but cold, and got myself massively sunburned. And I won't give too much away in this episode, but I let my guard down, and it was a bit humbling, if I'm honest. It was an environment that I am quite familiar with, and yet, well, you'll see as it comes on. This is, as I said, the first episode of 3. I don't know why the series was split 3 and 3, but it was through no fault of anybody's at all. And these 3 episodes go out this week, and obviously Thursday night next week and Thursday night the following week on Discovery in the UK. The Philippines is the second one, but I'll speak about that before that episode, and then the final one is Norway, up on the Arctic Circle, which is when, for the first time ever, I've actually been fully clothed. So I'm not going to bang on too much. I'm going to be on Twitter doing a live Q&A during the episode, and I hope you enjoy Patagonia, all new, marooned, starting at 9 o'clock on Discovery Channel. Cheers.